the last part of our watch shopping, I am going to be mentally broke because I'm buying all these in my imagination. First up is Nomos. Quick look at this 37mm Metro Date Power Reserve. And onto the chosen ones. This is a Nomos Club Campus stainless steel 38.5mm on a leather strap, powered by an in-house caliber Alpha. It is manual with a power reserve of 43 hours. One of the expectations that I had in mind before trying it on was the 48.9mm lug-to-lug. I thought it was going to be lacking the curvature that helps watches wear better, and on paper, the lug-to-lug seemed to be too long, but upon trying it, I was amazed at how well it molds to the wrist. I think one factor that helped avoid the lug-to-lug problem is the thinness of the watch at 8.5mm and the use of a leather strap. The automatic version even has a shorter lug-to-lug by 2mm and thinner height by 2mm as well. The bracelet that comes with the automatic version uses a male end link, which I am looking forward to try and check if it would not sacrifice the proportion of how it wears on the wrist given its measurement. This is going to be a nice weekend watch, but if you're broke like me, it's going to be a nice watch just during window watch shopping. Just remember, having the chance to try it on is better than just looking at it on a screen. Therefore, it's a part of my cloud watch collection now. In my mind, but not on my wrist. Next watch is a Grand Seiko. This is from the Heritage category. It's the SBGA 467. It is stainless steel, 40mm, with Grand Seiko's 9R65 spring drive movement, providing a 72-hour power reserve. Grand Seiko has been on my list for a long time now. I've had multiple Grand Seikos that has entered the consideration list, but this is the first one that I will be heavily contemplating on purchasing. The only thing that might change my mind is its Zaratsu polishing. It's a remarkable and distinguished process by Grand Seiko, but so far, I like my watches a bit under the radar and in the atmosphere of tool watch style. This one's heavy polishing is extravagant. It almost shouts exclusivity in being a dress watch. And that used to be out of the equation when I look for watches. This Grand Seiko might just turn me 360 degrees into liking a polished watch. The reason why I love this watch is its simplicity. If you ignore the polishing, it resembles the Seiko Sarb 033 that I couldn't get myself to buy due to its 50% marked up price. So with this one, I'll be getting an ultra premium Seiko Sarb. This might not be the most complicated or highly decorated Grand Seiko, but I think this model is the epitome of what Grand Seiko is representing. It fits well with its 46.6mm lug-to-lug and 12.3mm thickness. I've also wanted to get something with a power reserve, so that is another box ticked in my criteria. I think a few more visits to the boutique will finalize my decision. It's also not too far out of reach with its 7,000 Australian dollar price. It's still expensive, but I think it's worth it, especially having a groundbreaking spring drive movement. Here's a more elegant SBGA 407 Grand Seiko that I just couldn't resist to try on. And for the last picks, which I know everyone is well aware of, the Rolex brand. I'll be honest, I don't know much about the different Rolex models. This was in a pre-owned store that carry Rolexes, and I just asked for a Submariner that is 40mm since the new one is at 41mm. This is a 2019 40mm no-date Submariner. This is also a heavily considered piece. And why am I considering a Rolex? Let's be real, no matter how much you hate and try to reason with yourself that you will not get a Rolex because of its quote-unquote unavailability, at the back of our minds, we all want a Rolex in our collection at some point. Another Rolex that is on the list is the 40mm Batman. No need to mention any reference number nor movement, a Rolex is a Rolex. We have all been hypnotized by this brand, and who wouldn't be? They make absolutely gorgeous watches. It has become more than just a watch, it's a pedestal of status now for whoever is wearing it. You inadvertently gain respect just by owning one. I'm not saying that's why I want one, but it gives you the feeling that your collection is complete. Or at least, that's what I imagine I would feel when I finally get one. These two watches' price point is in the bracket of most watches that are available, but somehow they feel more out of reach. And I guess that's where the yearning comes from. That's also the end of our watch shopping. Good luck to everyone with their watch hunting, and I'll see you on the next one.